Hello everyone, and welcome back to our village of Downhill One Way, where you may have to push your way past the cows, rabbits, sheep. There's also some boars. I swear that there's even a pig or two tucked away somewhere, though I can't tell anymore because everything is just a baaing, mooing, hopping, like basically like track leaving collection of a menagerie of animals right now. We even have birds in the trees, and indeed I decided we must not cut down the bird tree, for they have tweeted many secrets to our druids over the years and helped us to learn new things. It would be rather rude to get rid of them now, and we're actually kicking what should we be kicking? Because I was gonna say kicking butt, but that's like so traditional. Maybe we are kicking, onions? We are trying to grow some onions against all of the spirits of the land who try to defy us with their hard difficulty. What hard difficulty? Probably shouldn't say that right before the apocalypse, but I have to say, we're doing quite well, and it will actually be several days before we even have an omen of cataclysm to cope with, let alone need to worry about the upcoming cold domain. Okay, I'm kind of worried about the cold domain, but we are building our very first hearth. Oh dear, that takes 6 days to build. Okay, I'm glad we're building it now. I didn't realize it took so long to build. In any case, I'm sure that that is going to be absolutely wonderful, and the hearth will provide the warmth that we need for our village to be able to endure through this long winter, through the apocalyptic season, and onward into the future. Yay, and Tara has completed doctor training. I kind of am just gonna keep our healers getting surplus of that health protection piled up because we don't run into the sickness domain again until the apocalypse, but I have a feeling it's going to be huge when the time comes. Oh, wait, what do you mean? An omen? Already? I could have sworn the omen was coming. An omen of cataclysm this early? Or I guess that's just the warning of the omen coming. All right, I'm sure everything is going to be fine. There's no need to worry about any silliness there whatsoever, I'm sure. Let's see. And good, okay, so I'm gonna keep working on clearing away these trees. Got it. But yes, I'm sure that omen isn't something to worry about, and instead we could even focus on putting down more onion fields so that hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit of a boost from these onions. Let's see, I can put some right there. But we can get a boost from these onions when the time comes. Bye cows, I need that spot, sorry. That will give us a bunch of nature protection kind of in the background. So that will be quite helpful. It looks like I'm out of people to go ahead and plant onions with, but that's all right. And meanwhile, oh, Windfallen, I'm glad you were able to pick flowers for a little while. But I do think that you and Amy Wolf Song are needed back at the Cauldron Mines. And let's clear away the snow from all of the locations that actually produce something. Want to make sure that we're good there. Excellent. And perhaps we don't have enough pips that I feel we could really spare any extras to work on clearing fields, tidying things up, maybe adding in some more adorable bits and bobs. But I think that's going to be okay. We're getting closer and closer to Town Hall. We should have more pips to help out then. I hope. And everyone's doing okay right now. I'm pretty proud of that. I wonder how much health protection we should get before the apocalypse. Maybe 1,000. You know what? Maybe we'll just go that bonkers and we'll just try to get 1,000 health protection before the apocalypse comes. That sounds ambitious and good. All right. How is everyone doing? Still working on building that hearth. Got it. Clearing away these spots. I want to be able to build these little houses to get the hearth a boost. Oh, I could build one right here at least. Okay, we can at least start there. With a little cottage, there we go. Which reminds me, we still need to be getting plenty of the wood gathered up, if you don't mind. Little piplings, more of the onions planted, and it looks like everyone else is doing quite fine. What nice peaceful days we have going by as we contemplate how, I suppose, it was the apples of the apocalypse that we really were celebrating with last time. And this time, maybe the cheese of the apocalypse? And we have a lot of carrots, but that's kind of for the bunnies. Maybe it's the animals of the apocalypse, to be honest, because look at how many of them there are. It almost feels kind of like a Noah's Ark situation, like maybe the rest of the world will get destroyed, but not us. And that's why they're like hovering next to us. Well, hopefully things won't be quite that dramatic, but let's go ahead. Hearth is being built. City Hall is being worked on. My goodness. All right, this is kind of awesome. Legitimately kind of just like poking at the edges now to see if we need to like gather up something here, gather up something there. I think we're doing pretty good on heat protection. I might have some more wood gathered with any other stray pips. Hello, Evergreen. How are you doing today? Evergreen, you are a carpenter. I actually am gonna have you come over here and make some more of the planks, because that would be extremely helpful for upgrading things. All right. Once again, I have to say, watch our piplings thrive. I wonder if 1,000 health protection would be enough for the apocalypse. Hopefully. And I think we're gonna do fine on whatever fear event is coming around the corner too. Huh. You know, I put off diving back into our village of Downhill One Way for quite a while, thinking it was going to be just death and doom and destruction, and unknown events of apocalypse. Aw, man, it's awake! Oh, okay, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. I didn't realize that it would be awake and now we don't have enough wood. Are you kidding me? Whoops. 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 All right, look, I need all of the wood we can possibly get then, which means I need more people chopping the wood over here and over here, because I didn't realize that we were that low on wood. And we still are going to be very low on wood unless I have more woodworkers. Can I build? Okay, probably should. The hearth is 2 days away. We're still going to need to train someone. You know what? Maybe I do just need a second cloak maker. Because at this point, we can get so much of the health medication. And it's really the cloaks that are holding us back. And we have plenty of fabric thanks to our sheep. Like, we're getting 5 fabric a day. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. So maybe I should have another one of these up and going and just ready for adventure. I could put it right here, I think. No, that has to be next to a collector. I could put it here because it will have a heat dwelling or a heat builder within one. And then I can put, or here, and then I could put a couple houses right here and here. I think that'll be worth it because a good, well-stocked cloak maker, well, let's see, that's 3 buildings. How much, you get +4 for each one. And it's normally 9, so that's like 13. Okay, and then with the hearth, you get a boost of 5 for each dwelling. Okay, yeah, definitely worth it to put down another cloak maker. And maybe we'll be able to teach everyone that you can make some amazing, excellent, very fine quality cloaks with the benefit of just using sheep that you can also count to go to sleep. So it's like a plethora of uses, the good sheep. And you don't even have to go ahead and like kill any of the little animals, right? Right? Where's our hunter, our new hunter? There you are, Mal Cream Puff. See? Mal Cream Puff arrived yesterday and she actually, or well, I guess it was a few days ago, pip time. But she has learned that one does not need to kill the little animals in order to stay warm or fed. Not when one has endless porridge pouring from Windfallen's cauldron, and also plenty of like wool harvested by Toby Pringles, who I love the hair. I love it so much. It just makes me think that Toby Pringles and Mars with their woolly little hats, like they love the sheep. I just can see them being like sheep fans. And people think, oh, you like going ahead and making fabric, and they're like, no, we love sheep, just sheep. Like they probably have a house filled with sheep knickknacks everywhere. I knew a woman who loved pigs like that when I was a child, one of my mom's friends. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of, on the one hand it was cool, on the other hand it was scary, because when you're tiny as a child and you're walking through your mom's friend's kitchen, so you have to be on your best behavior, and you look up over your head, and lining these shelves that were up against the ceiling were just hundreds of ceramic pigs staring down at you. You know what? Maybe that was a formative experience of some kind. Maybe I need to talk to a psychiatrist about this. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, how are we doing? 2 days away from the omen of cataclysm. We are keeping ahead of the cold domain, though I'm eyeing it up angrily because we're going to have to stay very far ahead of it. Gosh, should I might have some of our smaller druid areas, or excuse me, not druids. I just noticed that Fenrir isn't druiding. Fenrir, did I tear down I did, and I never replaced it. Okay, Fenrir. I'm gonna try to find a place where you, even at this late stage, could go ahead and have one of our druidic tomes. Do you want to go talk to the cows? There's a lot of them. We could just go ahead and we might as well talk to them. That sort of thing, Fenrir. We could put your little totem right here, and that would give you a boost with the cows. Do you want to go hang out with Foxfangs over... You know what? You probably want to hang out with Foxfangs over by the campfire. I mean, I have so many animals in every direction, and yet somehow I still don't have enough that I can get more than just a small boost. Hey, why do I only have 4? I should have more than that, right? Oh my gosh. That's not a lot of research. Jeez, no wonder it's taking such a long time for like our piplings to be able to do things. Maybe I'll put it right here because we'll have 2 there, and that would leave... That's only 1 cow. I feel less guilty about kicking 1 cow out of its spot so that we could go ahead and have another druid tome than I feel about kicking like 2 cows, 2 bunnies. All right. Oh, but that's not next to a forest spot. And if it's next to a forest spot, that also gets a boost, doesn't it? Yes. Okay. We're gonna keep you in your Foxfangs. I'm sorry, 2 sheep, 1 cow. There's so many of you. You're just gonna have to cope, okay? All right, let's see. And we're even getting some onions this time. So onions of the apocalypse, no less. We're running really low on the wood. Totem pole, large bonfire, toolsmith, paper maker. We probably have enough paper for the minute, don't we? Let's see. Yes, we do. So Adelaide Faye, instead of making paper, I will have you gather some of the water because our watchers are going to be very busy watching over the bonfires for now. And we could probably use more water for various bits and bobs. And we're still not quite there on the hearth. But we're getting closer, which raises some level of optimism, I suppose. I mean, to be fair, we're doing great. Huzzah! Woo! All right, we have the hearth. Boy, that feels really good. And a bunch of empty cottages because I am not having that many buy your cheese pips in this village because there's no reason to. But that would be fitting. Maybe we can say the cottages are actually rabbit hutches. That'd be adorable. All right, and finally, Lynx the Loyal, your time has come. You, my friend, will be able to train to become one with the hearth. And hopefully you will also have a gigantic boost and all sorts of piplings around you. The empty houses. Kind of creepy if I think about that, you know? But there we go. Who's clearing? Where are my piplings? Oh, there we are. Hey, Panda Bird, if you could clear this clearing, that'd be awesome. And then we're gonna put down a cottage. Let's see, requires cobblestone path to center. So does that mean... Oh, and leisure within 2. I forgot about that one too. Dang it. Okay, Fenrir, forget that spot. I actually need you to work on... Or Panda Bird, pardon me. I need you to work on this spot because I have to put a leisure location there. Do I have a casual leisure location? Just the festival that takes like 4 days to build. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Well, we can cope with this. We can cope with this. Once again, my piplings prove that they can be a little bit tricksy, but we're gonna make this work. All right, and then why are my healers not healing? Not enough medicine. Whoops-a-doops. All right, that's gonna be a huge problem. So let's get both of my apothecary workers making more medications. Because that's exactly the thing that we need the most for this health protection boost. Let's see. And then that means my doctors, like Misfortune the Second, aren't able to do much because they're also by your cheese pips. I do like how they're huddled under the cloaks that Galactic Woo is making, though. That's so cute. I really love that. I wonder if other villagers, if they're free and like just kind of idle, if they might be huddling under cloaks as well. What about you over here? Megan's Gaming is like hanging out at the garden. Do you have a cloak on? That'd be adorable. All right. Well, it looks like all the pips are doing all right. I can't have our buy your cheese pips working on anything at the moment because I want to build up a back supply of the medicine. We've got milk incoming, lots of antidotes, lots of infusions. So what do we use for those? Okay, the medical herbs. Thank goodness we gathered so many. Well, gosh dang. Hot hares and rabbits, I suppose. We're doing great, if you ask me. That cold domain is kind of nipping at our toes, I'm not gonna lie. But even if it does sneak up a little bit on us, and we do manage to have a bit of... Ah! Hey! Oh, not the tent! Oh no, not the tent! Oh my gosh, in Town Hall? That's a big problem! Oh no, we're gonna have homeless pips, because otherwise, no, we do not have to use Cream Puff Queen's, like, powers of being a hunter. We do not have to do that. We do not have to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, we gotta repair this. We gotta repair, like, no, we're gonna, worker available, worker available! Guys, this is pretty critical. We need to come over and we need to kind of like fix these things. Oh my gosh, look at how much everything got damaged. And the tent is a problem because that means that we now have like 4 homeless pips. So we have to upgrade. Oh, we're not gonna upgrade City Hall in time. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to upgrade? But everybody has a job and homelessness causes a lot of issues with fear. Ah, that actually is a big problem. Because the only other option is to have a hunter collect some of the bunnies. And you guys remember what happened last time we did that? It didn't end well. It ended in a terrible, maybe this is punishment for bringing the hunter into our group, actually. Now that I stop and I really think about it, maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is a warning that clearly, if we were willing to work with such people, if we were willing to turn our backs on what keeps our village going well, which is being kind to the bunnies, maybe this was a threat. Instead of sending the hunter away, we welcomed them into our community. Maybe the spirit of nature took that as a sign that we might be drifting away from the ways of actually tending to our pact with the nature spirits and like the animals. We must prove that we will not let that be the case. And even if it strikes fear of homelessness into our hearts for now, we're going to try to hang in there until we can manage to go ahead and get City Hall built. Oh my gosh, where's my Druidic tome? Is it done being built? Ah! Okay, we can do this. We can totally do this. It's gonna be okay, I hope. Oh my gosh. All right, well, being homeless during winter is not exactly my idea of a good time, especially when we have empty pip houses. But I guess if push comes to shove and things get really bad, we can go ahead and upgrade some pips to the buy your cheese pips and just have a bunch of idle people sitting around eating cheese. That doesn't give me a lot of confidence in facing the apocalypse, to be honest. But we're gonna just have to do our best. So, I'll see you guys next time. Stay curious. Oh dear.